And Rhonda Freed is here taking you from blah, blah, blah to brilliant. Creating, creating change in your world and beyond depends heavily on clear, authentic, and engaging communication. Combining her 30 years in theater, business, a master's degree in executive leadership, Rhonda shows you how to confidently master the persuasive power that makes your audience want to join in and make a difference. Please join me in welcoming Rhonda Freed.
Hi, everyone. This is really exciting. I just love that you asked me why I do what I do. There's an old saying from the Talmud that says, what comes from the heart goes to the heart. Let me share with you a favorite story of mine about why I do what I do. So Osai from Ghana came to me heartbroken. He wanted me to help him raise $100,000 for a medical van to take to the outlying villages where people were dying from very treatable diseases. The nearest hospital was 15 miles away. So as we started working together, he gave me his donor speech, very heavy with data. I stopped him in the middle and I said, Osai, who are you really? And he stopped. And his eyes filled, and my eyes filled. And he said, Rhonda, I save lives. That's what we're going to start with, I said. And as I guided him through the 5 weeks of the Speakeasy program, we retooled, we refined, we redid his donor speech until the result was that he just recently sent me a picture. This is his second van. That's what I get to do. So I'm Rhonda, founder of Speakeasy Public Speaking and Storytelling Coaching and consulting. I get to work with nonprofit professionals and coaches who are the change they want to see in the world. Along with my speaking tools and techniques, I work with all professionals also on two kinds of stories. First, the authentic kind that we bring out to truly connect with people so that they open their hearts and their wallets, because we all know that's why people buy. And also the stories that run rampant in our heads, the ones we use to terrorize ourselves and that keep us from our brilliance. I was working with a young woman on her challenges. And she said to me, Rhonda, I'm so afraid that Americans are going to know by my accent that I'm from Paraguay and that it's a small and poor country. Cece, I said, this is America. People don't even know where Paraguay is, much less that it's a poor country. Rhonda changed my life, she said. Undoubtedly, I had a part, but what changed is she was able to let go of that story that had kept her from being her best self. Then there was Annie, the introverted anesthesiologist. Annie put people to sleep for a living. And she came to Speakeasy because she was committed to saving the coral reefs that were dying in Hawaii. She knew she had to speak to organizations and politicians, but she was really, really tight and nervous. She got headaches, her throat closed, and she was afraid that she would put people to sleep. So first we eased her anxiety with exercises to relax her vagus nerve. Then we talked mindset. And then I said, Annie, why do you care? And she told me this wonderful story about her first time in the undersea world, the turquoise of the water, and the gorgeous colors of the coral reefs bursting with fish and plant life that were feeding on it. Brilliant, I said. Lead with that and then say, who here had fish for dinner last night? Then pause, I said, and then say, did you know or are you aware that in 5 years, those fish are history? And she said that a man approached her after her talk and invited her to speak at a big organization for 45 minutes. That had never happened to her before. And I just heard she's hosting a radio show now. I'm so out of my people. Why do I do what I do? I get to meet people and help them all over the world. And I get to use all of me, my 30 years of teaching and directing theater, my master's in leadership, my corporate training, and my superpowers, my sense of humor and improvisation. And I got to tell you, I love that a little piece of me is saving lives in Ghana, coral reefs in Hawaii, youth in South America. I do what we all want to do. We want to make happy people happy and fulfilled. We want to pay it forward so that people have happy and fulfilled lives, right? How do you make a difference in the world? Let's work together so that you make the great impact you know that you are here to make. Like Osai and Anne, when they upped their game and they got the greater results, they did it from connecting and sharing from their hearts and learning to communicate it so it was powerful and impactful. So let's see how you shift the way you communicate your passion and get results that are higher and better in a big, big way. So text me for my free consultation. Take out your phones right now and dial 1-802-557-2835 and say, help me, Rhonda, or you can sing for extra points. Or email me at rbfreed, F-R-E-E-D, 817, rbfreed817@gmail.com and get my free map of my personal principles of public speaking. So in closing, I just want to bring us back to the Talmud, because what comes from the heart truly does go to the heart. And isn't that what makes a difference? Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda Freed. Wow, wow, wow. You are so powerful in your communication. And I just love how one little tweak, who had fish for dinner, like how you see that and the difference that you get to make. And that is what we all want to do. So thank you, Rhonda, for sharing, for doing what you do.